April 29th, 2013. A cargo flight departs Bagram Airfield, carrying military vehicles bound for Dubai. Moments after takeoff, disaster strikes. This is the story of National Airlines Flight 102. On April 29th, 2013, National Airlines Flight 102, a Boeing 747-400 cargo aircraft, was scheduled to transport military equipment from Camp Bastion in Afghanistan to Al Maktoum International Airport in Dubai, with a refueling stop at Bagram Airfield. A Boeing 747-400 cargo aircraft, registered as N949CA, carrying 5 mine-resistant ambush-protected MRAP vehicles, 2 M-ATVs and 3 Cougars, totaling approximately 80 tons of cargo. The aircraft departed Camp Bastion at 11:45 a.m. local time. At 1:53 p.m., Flight 102 landed at Bagram Airfield for refueling. During the stop, crew members noticed that some cargo straps had loosened during the previous leg of the journey. The crew tightened the loose straps and replaced a broken one. However, no additional restraints were added, and the aircraft's cargo remained inadequately secured. The captain was 34-year-old Brad Hasler, who had worked for the airline since 2004. He had 6,000 flight hours, including 440 hours on the Boeing 747. The first officer was 33-year-old Jamie Lee Brokaw, who had worked for the airline since 2009 and had 1,100 flight hours, with 209 of them on the Boeing 747. The relief crew consisted of Captain Jeremy Lipka, 37, and First Officer Rinku Suman, 32. The loadmaster was 36-year-old Michael Sheets, who had worked for the airline since 2010. The 2 mechanics were Gary Stockdale and Timothy Tim Garrett, both 51 years old. At 3:26 p.m., the aircraft taxied to runway 03 at Bagram Airfield. Given the potential threat of surface-to-air attacks in the region, the crew planned a steep climb after takeoff. Flight 102 began its takeoff roll and lifted off the runway, initiating the planned steep ascent.
National 102, heavy, clear to Al Maktoum International via flight plan route. Climb and maintain 16,000. Departure frequency 124.3. Squawk 6302. Roger. Clear to Al Maktoum. Climb 16,000. Departure on 1243. Squawk 6302. National 102 heady. takeoff checklist complete. Cargo secure. Fuel check. Weather clear. Winds calm. Departure path confirmed. National 102 Heavy is rolling. Bagram Tower, we are wheels up. Positive rate. Gear up. We've got a sudden pitch up. Control sluggish, losing trim. We've lost elevator. Can't hold it.
Shortly after takeoff, the aircraft's nose pitched up sharply, reaching an unusually high angle of ascent. The extreme nose-up attitude led to an aerodynamic stall. Despite the crew's efforts, the aircraft became uncontrollable. The aircraft descended rapidly, crashing within the perimeter of Bagram Airfield and erupting into a massive fireball. Emergency responders arrived at the crash site, but the intensity of the fire and destruction left no survivors. Fortunately, there were no casualties on the ground. A dashcam video from a nearby vehicle captured the aircraft's final moments, showing the steep climb, stall, and subsequent crash. The National Transportation Safety Board, NTSB, in collaboration with Afghan authorities, launched an investigation to determine the cause of the crash. Investigators concluded that one of the MRAP vehicles had broken free during takeoff, moving aft and damaging critical flight control systems. The unrestrained vehicle struck the aircraft's aft pressure bulkhead, severing hydraulic systems and disabling the horizontal stabilizer, rendering the aircraft uncontrollable. The shifting cargo also damaged the flight data recorder and cockpit voice recorder, complicating the investigation. The NTSB found that National Airlines procedures for securing special cargo were inadequate and did not comply with manufacturer guidelines. The investigation also highlighted lapses in oversight by the Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, regarding cargo handling practices. In response, the NTSB recommended enhanced training for loadmasters and stricter adherence to cargo securing protocols. The crash of Flight 102 underscored the critical importance of proper cargo restraint and led to industry-wide reviews of cargo handling procedures. The tragedy of National Airlines Flight 102 serves as a somber reminder of the consequences of lapses in safety protocols and the vital need for rigorous standards in aviation operations.